Okay, so in this session, I'm going to be looking at a very interesting question which I recently found out. So the question is something like this. So we are given a function like x plus 3 mod of x plus 3 plus mod of x minus 2 minus 2x minus 8. Now I'm fascinated by this question because they have given you this question as a equals to this expression, and it is asked to find the maximum value of mod of a. Okay, now this also happens to be a ZAT 2023 actual question, so all the more important for us to solve this question. So there are many ways through which we can solve this, but the most optimal way through which I think we can solve it is through the graphical method. There is a very popular friends meeting at the house method that also, some faculties try to teach their students, but I think that is all nonsensical because this is very easily expressible in the terms of the critical points. So if you look at the critical points for this graph, you will get the critical points at -3, 2 and 4 and not 8, because 2x equals to 8 gives you a critical point of 4. Now I have already given you the method through which you draw the graph of these type of functions, and the method is pretty simple. You just need to predict the slopes in and around these critical points. So for example, if I look at the RHS part of this curve, I need to substitute. So without even substituting, just looking at the slopes, it will be -2. Okay, because it is towards the RHS, it will be -2, and there are two positive signs, so effectively -2 plus 2 gives me a slope of 0. If you calculate for the left hand side, this becomes minus of -2, that gives me +2, plus 1 is +3, and plus 1 is +4. So slope at this point is m equals to 4. Similarly, if you look, you will get the slope at this point as 2, because this is minus of minus, that is 2, plus 1, that is for this one it will be +1, that is 2 plus 1 3, minus 1, that is 2. And if you look around to the LHS of this point -3, critical point -3, you will get +2 minus 1, eventually getting m equals to 0. Now this is very interesting. Now with this much, I think the slope can be drawn, but for the one for the ones who want to actually locate a point, it is advisable that just take any point. So for example, I take this point 4, substitute that. If I substitute that into the expression, this 2x minus 8 branch disappears. You get 4 minus 2, that is 2, and 4 plus 3, that is 7, plus 2, that is 9. In other words, you get a point somewhere over there, that is 4 comma 9. Okay, now obviously if you pay attention, this point 4 comma 9 will be a straight line toward the RHS of this thing, because the slope is 0. This 2 to this point 4 comma 9 will be a very steep line, which will be of the slope m equals to 4. Now at this point, if you are not happy calculating the value, how do I calculate the value for this 2? And the value will for 2 will come out to be 9 minus y minus 4 minus 2 is 2. Slope is given as 4. The slope is given as 4. So y is equal to 9 minus 8. Y comes out to be 1. In other words, this is going to be somewhere over here, not exactly here. So the line is going to be somewhere over there. Now I want to precisely calculate. So this point is 2 comma 1, and I want to precisely calculate for this point. Where exactly is this point? So this point is going to be very simple. It will be 1 plus 3 by, sorry, 1 minus y by 5, because 2 plus minus or minus 3 is 5, is equals to 2. This comes out to be 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. Y comes out to be minus 9. Okay, you have to be careful with this. So -3 minus 9 will be a point somewhere over there. minus 3 minus 9. Okay, it is always advisable that you should write the point below, minus 3 minus 9, and this is how it should be. This is going to be a straight line, and then parallel to the x-axis. Now if you pay attention, these are nothing but straight lines, just straight lines. Okay, this is the shape of the graph. If you can predict the shape of the graph, you can see that at x equals to 4 it gets a maximum value. At x equals to 4, y is 9, and eventually that is going to be my answer. Any other explanation, anything of that sort is not required. This is the answer. Okay, so yeah, it was an interesting one. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.